Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. Without patience, we will learn less in life. We will see less. We will feel less. We will hear less. Ironically, rush and more usually mean less. Be happy in the moment. That's enough. Each moment is all we need, not more. I fear just one thing: money. Greed was what motivated Judas to sell Jesus. When you don't have anything, then you have everything. Live simply so others may simply live. Never travel faster than your guardian angel can fly. There are many people who can do big things, but there are very few people who will do the small things. Be faithful in small things, because it is in them that your strength lies. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. Do not think that love, in order to be genuine, has to be extraordinary. What we need is to love without getting tired. It's not how much we give, but how much love we put into giving. Love is a fruit in season at all times and within reach of every hand. The greatest science in the world, in heaven and on earth, is love. Love to be real, it must cost, it must hurt, it must empty us of self. A sacrifice to be real must cost, must hurt, and must empty ourselves. I must be willing to give whatever it takes to do good to others. This requires that I be willing to give until it hurts. The greatest disease in the West today is being unwanted, unloved, and uncared for. Being unwanted, unloved, uncared for. That is a much greater hunger than the person who has nothing to eat. The hunger for love is much more difficult to remove than the hunger for bread. A life not lived for others is not a life. At the end of life, we will not be judged by diplomas, money, great things. We will be judged by, I was hungry and you gave me to eat. If you can't feed 100 people, feed just one. When you judge someone, you have no time to love them. If we really want to love, we must learn how to forgive. Peace begins with a smile. What can you do to promote world peace? Go home and love your family. Every time you smile at someone, it is an action of love. Let us always meet each other with smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. A joyful heart is the normal result of a heart burning with love. One filled with joy preaches without preaching. Let us make one point that we meet each other with a smile when it is difficult to smile. Let no one ever come to you without leaving better and happier. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. In the silence of the heart, God speaks. When you realize your nothingness, then God can fill you with Himself. I am but a small pencil in the hand of a writing God. If you are humble, nothing will touch you, neither praise nor disgrace. God made the world for the delight of human beings. There is no such thing as luck. It is God's love. God doesn't require us to succeed. He only requires that you try. I do not pray for success. I ask for faithfulness. We need to find God, and He cannot be found in noise and restlessness. God is the friend of silence. In the silence of the heart, God speaks. Prayer is not asking. Prayer is putting oneself in the hands of God. If we pray, we will believe. If we believe, we will love. If we love, we will serve. Faith is a gift from God, and He gives it to whomever He chooses. May God break my heart so completely that the whole world falls in. Spread the love of God through your life, but only use words when necessary. I would rather make mistakes in kindness and compassion than work miracles in unkindness. Accomplish great things if you believe much more in His love than in your weakness. Jesus announced the criteria of the final judgment. We will be judged according to love. It is a poverty to decide that a child must die so that you may live as you wish. If we accept that a mother can kill her child, how can we tell others not to kill each other? How can there be too many children? That is like saying there are too many flowers. These are the few ways we can practice humility: to accept insults, to be kind under provocation, to choose always the hardest. Pain and suffering are but the kiss of Jesus, a sign that you have come so close to Him. I must be willing to give until it hurts, otherwise, there is no true love in me. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples. I can do things you cannot. You can do things I cannot. Together we can do great things. Never worry about numbers. Help one person at a time and always start with the person nearest you. Joy is a net of love in which you can catch souls. Profound joy of the heart is like a magnet that indicates the path of life. We must know that we've been created for greater things, not just to be a number in the world. Work without love is slavery. People are unrealistic, illogical, and self centered. Love them anyway. Be the living expression of God's kindness: kindness in your face, kindness in your eyes, kindness in your smile. Mother Teresa, born in 1910 in Skopje, dedicated her life to serving the poorest of the poor. At the age of 18, she left home to join the Sisters of Loreto in Ireland, and soon after moved to India, where she spent most of her life. In the slums of Calcutta, she founded the Missionaries of Charity in 1950, an order devoted to caring for the sick, abandoned, and dying. Renowned for her simplicity, humility, and profound love for humanity, she saw each person as Jesus in disguise. Though celebrated worldwide, she remained deeply rooted in prayer and faith, believing that love, expressed through small acts of kindness, could transform lives. Awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979, Mother Teresa became a global symbol of compassion. Canonized as Saint Teresa of Calcutta in 2016, her legacy continues to inspire service, humility, and unconditional love.